Hey guys, it's been a while. Moved house, mostly settled in. I thought we'd have a quick look at Rupture. Think I can still play it, even though it was supposed to end on. Oh no, it ends today. I think the test stage. Let's have a quick look, shall we? I've had a bit of a play, obviously, so some of this I'll be able to show you quite easily. Frame rates are terrible. Doesn't seem to matter what setting.
What the?
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan. Life vitals normal. Prisoner PO212, welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Claywood Corporation begins right now. Hello, I am Gal, your Galactic Assistance Liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Okay, so this is where you end up when you die. You don't retain any of your items that you have in your personal storage inventory, but you kind of have a death crate, I suppose, but it's your body. So you can go back to where you passed away, and you can grab the stuff that you had in your inventory from your sleeve. This here is just your lander. You don't stay here very often, for too long. I don't think I've really come back to it, I think. Let's step outside.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Rupture system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Okay, so in the meteorite, you can see there's different, almost like nodes. There's a little bit of color to them. You can just do this and hit the meteorite, but it takes longer. If you grab these little nodes out of it.
Everything here is fascinating.
The Claywood Corporation is very glad to see your enthusiasm. Most convicts do not share it.
Most of them are usually idiots who are unable to see the potential in being a pioneer on a new world.
Technically, you are not a pioneer. A lot of people have been to Arcadia before you.
That was a long time ago, and besides, the quality of their research and observations was embarrassing. You need someone who'll notice the important things, like Darwin on the Galapagos Islands, but better.
I'm glad, but I will also remind you of your resource gathering duties.
That's a snack.
Okay, so that was food. This is your water. To start with. So food and water are things that you must gather yourself. eventually you can make recipes for health, food and water. Anyway, we're going to go back and do some stuff. Where are we going to put our base? Somewhere here. I know there's titanium here. Takes a very long time to get titanium that way. And there is wolf some, I can't remember what it's called. Wolfram. I guess it's like copper or gold. Anyway, so after playing Satisfactory, it took a very long time to get used to some of these different buttons. Q is not your build. B is your build. So this is something you have to have above you at all times. Not all
You'll
times.
need building
Obviously, if you're
materials
exploring,
to build
that's
the rest
fine.
of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
This protects your base from that. Let's collect some of this. Hopefully they extend the test play again. I don't know if they will though. There is a limit to it, but it's not extremely limited. You can explore a lot of the map. Yeah, this thing overheats. Done. Let's get some of this stuff. Okay, I've got to go back to the lander for a moment. Shift is your run. It is limited, as you can see. The energy bar down the bottom is going down. This is your basic item printer, and these are very important.
Everything's
stuff.
ready.
What you
Now,
build everything
build
out of.
the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers.
Your
Remember
sleeve.
that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
When you do slide, it will follow the terrain. You can't steer yourself, which is a bit of a bummer. But still pressing all the buttons. I've been playing it for a while. A few days anyway. These foundations are a fantastic idea. You can press T, I think, and that holds it in place. And R to rotate. Don't think that makes any difference. Pop it there. Alright, we need an airlock so we can get in and out. Let's go this side. Yeah.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
Optimizing. Very important.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
So this is basically your research. We can only use the training corporation at the moment.
The first reward
already
was
claimed
free,
that one.
but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Very good. Okay, so let's build this first. We may need to give ourselves a bit more of a platform. I don't know if we're going to have enough items. Okay, so here's your platform. And if you put it on the edge, just like in Satisfactory, and press the right mouse button, and you can stretch it out like so. But you do need supports at a certain stage. So when it goes orange like that, that means you need supports that have stilts like this. And do we have them yet? Yeah, here. So if you go over here and pop one of these down. I didn't make it. And I do the same thing. Press right key, right mouse button, and then you press the left build. You have to hold the right mouse button too. I should have said that if I didn't already. Okay, and then you've got your stairs and shallow stairs. So shallow, like so, and not so shallow. We won't worry about them. Okay, so we can't build our miner yet, but that's what we're working on right now. So we need to build our orbital cargo launcher, which we don't have enough. Probably quicker if we go hit a meteorite, to be honest.
Come here.
You have no weapons at the start. You have to research those, but you also can only go so far, so you're not in any danger at all, except if you don't eat and drink at the beginning. It's always wise to make sure you have plenty of food and water. So you can collect from these two, if I didn't show you that already. Not that one. Or that one. Calcium ore. Don't get any of that either. that should give us enough to do a bit of building. So we'll just pop this anywhere for now. Right, now we need some power. And we use solar. Industrial looking thing. So the part that I absolutely love about this game is this is your power. As long as you are connected to any of these, everything has power. Okay, so we want to select that and then choose that and then pop.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you.
So every time you send something, you get so many points. XP, I suppose, for everything you send, and it goes up like so. Obviously, we're only getting 1 point for everything.
The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
Okay, so we'll add some more in straight away. And we have to go in here to claim the reward. Oops. Our corporate terminal. Now we have our ore excavator, rail, and rail support and connectors.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for
great.
you. Can you guess what they're for?
A trivial question. Of course I know what they're for. We'll automate production by excavating deposits and sending them between buildings using rails.
Impressive. You've used equipment like this before?
Hardly. It just doesn't make logical sense to extract everything by hand and run around from building to building. It'd waste my potential if I had to do that.
Exactly. Let's take advantage of those 3 doctorates.
Okay. Have to take them out of there because we actually have to put some stuff together to get our next update, our next level. Right. So you can pop these in and obviously build straight on them. And scroll on the mouse moves those things. Oh, I doubled up. Let's do that. Oh well. Okay, let's put our ore extractor in. Okay, now you'll notice that it is not connected to here, so it has no power. But still pressing Q. Probably the threat that we need more than anything. Close enough. haven't actually tried getting it from up there. Maybe you can't. Yes, you can. Oh. So I'll just show you the basics up until we get to the first Rupture, and that'll probably do it for today, because I've got a bit to do still, and I want to get back into Satisfactory. I haven't played it since we packed up the house and moved, so I don't even remember where I was at, to be honest. So the next stream, which will probably be, I don't know, I'll have to update you on that one. But soon, we'll be getting to know Satisfactory again and where I'm at in my save. Nice and simple. We'll just pop it in front of the machine for this, for the time being. Oh. Okay. Rail. There. And there.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those animals access to my patents. They don't give a damn about law or intellectual property. But if it's necessary, and they earn it, so be it. Please don't quote me.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
Okay, let's collect that first. Right. Analyzing a station, and this is where you can do some of the research of the local flora and fauna. So double click that, and
another great day for science.
And you get these points. I need to go search the planet. Grab a plant.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them.
Okay, so you can use these data points to level up here.
It's time for the final
Basically
stage of
skipping.
introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available, and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
So you're telling me all tax laws apply within the solar system?
Dude, mining tax, space fee, deductions for extraterrestrial income, sensitive cargo insurance costs. Legally, none of that applies there. They can't even impose customs duties. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
Free money, man. Right, we're gonna have a room here, hopefully. Okay, so smelter. Certainly don't have the room. Let's get it started already. Okay, we have to select our recipe, which is, oh, that built over it. Didn't build on the actual. Huh. That was weird. Let's try that again. Did it put something over there too? There are a couple of bugs. Whether or not that was me or the game, I'm not sure. Probably. That looks power. Titanium bar. And now we need a bit more space. Oh, we need more. Eat some tucker. You get 20 of these at the start, and that gives you both water and food. If you can get it in the right spot, it will collect it a lot quicker. It's just finding that right spot. Okay, how much? Just handy about a little bit. I could probably just grab some out of the miner, hopefully. You can double jump, so space bar and then space bar again. take that. I still press the mouse wheel to rotate. Can't help it. Old habits die hard. Okay.
We're nearing the end of our training.
Go.
Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
Since this is the first question, to establish a good baseline, I will answer 5.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about a meter in diameter?
It's unnerving how specific that question is.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
You can build more than one, by the way. So, how many more do we need? We're nearly there. But you can build another one and then put, yeah, let's call it a splitter, just for the sake of ease of understanding. You pop a splitter in and you can split it between 2 of those and it will upload 2 times as fast, of course. Alright, so doing this is the last of the training and opens up the rest of the map. Get more of your habitat and so on. We're still saying autumn is going to be released, although I've noticed that on the Steam game page it now says this year. It doesn't say autumn anymore. Enjoy your sentence.
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected. Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
Lovely. Okay, so all these are different things you need. This one's medical, pharmaceutical, mining, military. This is where you get your gun from. Guns are energy, so that's more or less your. I think there's wind turbines as well. I haven't actually got to them yet. And drones and logistics. So this one's storage basically, and extra rails, multi-rails, and so on. But we want military. So we need to send calcium blocks and wolfram bars. Oh, hang on, we might be able to. Not enough. Okay, we'll do some more research. Quickest way to it.
That's a snack.
So yeah, you collect things like this from the map, and you will occasionally find drones that have crashed, and you can pick stuff up from there, and sometimes quote unquote sleeves that you can also collect some things from. There's some monsters over there. We're not going that way yet. We have no weapon. Run out of juice. Okay, see what we can get.
Another great day for science.
That should about do it.
The Griffith
Yeah.
Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments. You've just unlocked the UTP-7 will allow you to
hope it will
upgrade
help
your
you
arsenal,
better deal with
which
the
will
planet's
certainly help in
dangers.
surviving on
Oh dear,
Arcadia.
dear. Okay, we now have a pistol, and we just scroll to select that. We've got no bullets. We make them here. Recipes, pistol ammo, load up. Lots of ammo. Alright, let's go pick a fight before Rapture comes through. Rupture. Rupture. Could be a rapture if we stay outside. Oh, here's one of those sleeves I was talking about. There's only ammo so far, but you do need to pick up some of these things to be able to research so you can actually make these things. I have found, and it's a bit of a pain in the butt because you actually have to go looking
That's
for
a
the
snack.
thing that you want to research. Yeah. Well, we must be close to something. Pick a fight with someone. Who were they? Over there, maybe. Let's have a drink first. Okay. Sure, there was some out here. Isn't there? Maybe it was over that way further. Huh. over there. So your suit has a shield. It does deplete, and then you start taking damage. Don't want to get too far away because don't want to get caught in a rupture. Here we go. Yeah, we're on. We get them all? Cool. I think we win. That's better than my first attempt. Because of the frame rate, it makes it a little difficult. But you press right mouse button and it will aim.
Acquired.
I don't reckon we're far off our first rapture, so let's go head back. Don't think that's going to be enough, actually. 120. Smelter? Oh no. No, not enough power. And don't have enough to build. Okay. All right then. Right. Make some more thingamajiggets, Lego pieces. Hopefully that'll get it through. Looks like happy with that. Okay. Now I want. I haven't unlocked the damn calcium block yet. Do I have the recipe thing? I don't, do I? Bummer, bummer, bummer. No, that's not the one. No. No. There it is. So we need to do titanium and wolfram bar. Okay. So we actually need to do that one. Oh, I got a phone call. I'm just going to be a second. Okay, didn't miss a rupture, I hope, because that'd suck. No, we're still good. Okay. Yeah, there's a school called one of the twins are a bit sick. Mum has the cart, so she has to collect. What were we doing? I needed the recipe station. Right. Titanium and Fred bar. So we need to change this one. For the time being. To here. I don't know what we'll do. Which one was it? Damn it. doesn't tell you what you're researching. Then you got to go check it first, and then is it this one? No. Right, moon energy. Moon energy. Oh.
Delivered.
We've got it already.
The Moon Energy Corporation thanks you for your shipment.
Good stuff.
You can claim your reward in the corporate terminal.
Thanks. I just did that, didn't I? Yes. Yeah. Recipe station.
Congratulations! You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock
Need
anything?
more calcium.
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
That's a snack.
Right, make sure nothing's going to try and kill us before I start doing a bit of mining. A little bit of calcium, not much, but this here is calcium. Low. Okay. Alright, that should do it. I hope. Famous last words.
Come here.
Get the feeling this Rupture is not too far off. I don't know. There's no pattern to them. I haven't found one anyway. There can be long periods and then they can be very quick in between. So, any advice I could give? Don't get too far away from a base.
Great work! Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
Did we just do? What did we just do? I didn't think we'd done everything. Huh. Because we selected that one? I don't know. Alright, well, we better upgrade our mining. It's going to be more frown bar as well. But I want to do calcium research. Go. Done. It's only going to give us 10. How could we have got that research done? Oh, just to hit the mic vigorously. I don't know how we got that one with the gas. How did we get that? Not sure, unless somehow I did it with the research points. Anyway. Use that one. Leave that there for the moment. Wolfram is over here.
That's a snack. Right. Do we have enough building material? Maybe. Excavator first. Oh, I haven't got any supports. Right. Build menu annoys me a little bit. You can't just go back. Well, I haven't found a way to do it yet. Yeah, I find that a little irritating.
Oh, come on. Stupid Lego pieces. Still press Q. Okay, we could connect this over there to get the power, but probably easier if we've got enough of Lego pieces. You just do this. This one and plop. Chosen it. Alright, automation. Yay. Really surprised we haven't come across our first truck. I just don't want to get too far away from our base. Let's go. Go have a little bit of a look around. See if we can't come across something. Thirsty.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
Prickly pads. So that green over here. Oh, where are they?
Excellent work. The Selenium Corporation thanks you for your shipment. Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Haha.
I am detecting increased Rupture activity.
Here we go.
Prepare yourselves for a wave.
Not worried about monsters right now. We just got to get home. You get a little bit of time after that first warning, but not a whole lot. Hopefully we have some window making products. Yeah, probably. Do this as quick as I can. Go. All right, here we go.
Rupture's eruption has started. Star Rupture has started. Hide. Extreme temperature detected.
Scorched earth. All right, that was our first rupture. It's quite exciting while you're playing the game. I have got caught in one, and it wasn't very pleasant.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
So we do have to wait a while before we can go outside. Once they say that.
Too hot to think.
There we go. We should be okay now. Yep. So we can speed up the cooling down of these items. And usually that will cool down everything. So just to finish off, I'll show you these. These can only be gotten after a rupture, and they will eventually just turn into normal rock, which is fire wave ore. And once they cool down and turn into normal rock, you can no longer claim any of it. But yeah, that was basically what I wanted to show you about that. And I haven't had to use it yet, but it is worth a fair bit in the research thingy. Which is quite a bit, especially if you go around and collect a few. And if they do cool down, They grow the... Still have some? Yeah, that is what grows on them. Why they're called star tears, I assume. Yeah. Wiped out, but it does replenish fairly quickly. You can even see a tinge of green coming through already. Water does take a while to come back. Grass in the middle already. Yeah, you could almost watch the planet regrow. Just waiting to see a plant pop up. Because they do, right in front of your eyes. Seems to happen a lot quick when I'm just playing it on my own and not recording it. We'll go for a bit of meteorite while we're waiting. Do some fire all left. There it is. Thought I saw another one close by. I want to show you the regrowth before I finish up. I feel like it's holding out on me. After every rupture, there is the chance of new stuff as well, new fallen drones and all sorts of things. I do know that there is an importance to the ruptures in the game. I don't know, I haven't really figured that out yet, or they just haven't got to that part in the game. In this part of the playthrough anyway. Here we go. Now we're getting major regrowth.
A biologist placeholder dialogue.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Now we should see some growth. Somewhere here. That makes me think it has something to do with that. Oh, we missed it. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, you can literally watch it grow from the ground up. The plants just appear out of the ground. Anyway, we missed it because I was too busy looking in the sky. Oh, these are still growing. Where's the fruit? No fruit yet. All right. Well, there's some on that one. standing here watching all these, and that one there was the one that was growing the fruit.
Come here.
Alright, well, we'll leave it there. Thanks for joining me. I'll be in chat. Live premiering it so we can have a chat about it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. A little bit of an introduction into what I think will be a new game that I will be streaming once the early release is actually released. Yeah, anyway, thanks.